Hello YouTube, it's your boy, Coolest Motherfucker. I'm coming at you with not necessarily a tutorial of sorts, but this is basically an extension of what the tutorial was. Basically, the other day I made a video of explaining a tutorial of how to make a Vanguard playmat, and this is, somebody had brought up interest that they wanted a extended video of me making a playmat, and I kinda said, well, hey, it would be too long, it would be a little awkward, so this is me trying to speed it up and testing the waters here. So basically what I did is I took a picture from NASA and I put it into Photoshop, and then I put a chrome effect on it. Here I'm just kind of fiddling with the settings, and after Chrome I took a different blur effect, I believe it was, and just kind of used that, and then I made different changes to it based on how I viewed it. Some parts of it, like what I had it normally, it was too wibbly. It wasn't like tendrils or anything interesting. It was just squiggly lines. So I scrapped that version of it, redid it, made it a big image of really deep lines, tendril-like lines, something that would keep your eye focused on it, and a little more random so it would teeter and do other things that I wanted to do. I just had to reposition it after I did it. So you'll see me that I'm randomizing some of the parts, and then after this I kind of make it bigger and twisted so it looks a little nicer. Or not nicer, but it looks like one clean slate, if that makes sense. So it's one large canvas, and this is basically the background of what I consider like the room, because a lot of times when you're making pictures like this, you're trying to make it like a cool scene or a screenshot or something. So for this scene, basically the idea is, on this playmat you're being presented with what I found. Like, I don't play Vanguard, but what I found was the most expensive card in the game, and I had recently refound my playlist of Persona 3 music, which I'll probably put on this video and behind my voice. So I just took this card, which was labeled which I found was just a quick search, the most expensive card in the game, like Miracle Voice. I don't play the game. I don't know. I haven't played in a very long time. I know what Bermuda Triangle is. I don't know what he is. But I took Elizabeth from Persona 3, who in the original picture I think she has a tarot card. I forget which one. I think it's the Fool, because she's presenting it to you. But and so here I mess with the background, trying to make it more centric to her, so I make it blue. And then I test where the deck zones are, make sure she's centered, and make sure it's all you know, good and done. So here I open up a few different pictures, in particular like space cloud pictures. So I take that one and I put that one behind her head, so it looks like, so not only does it make it more focused on her, it gives her this omnipresent, this very god-esque figure in the video, in the picture. So it makes in the entire scene. So here you see, like, she's standing in front of this giant thing. This is gonna put this is just for a smoke effect. There's some twinkle lights around her, because this again, I'm pulling pictures from NASA, so there's space stuff. So there's stars everywhere. There's little twinkles. There's stardust. Ideas, like, you know, the idea is that this foggy, misty, kind of like big clouds of dust, like stardust, like these things are here for her. And it's this presentation, if you will, just very, you know, I want to say like angelic, but at the same time I want to say it's less angelic, but celestial, if that makes sense. So after making, basically I just deleted all black from those pictures and put them on here, and I changed the layer filter. Then what I did here is I took the card, I made another layer of it and cut out where her middle finger is, And then I put that behind. I took that ice. That ice thing is just a casting thing from Skyrim that I had. That is just a glow. So I put that behind the card to make the card look like it's glowing. And then I realized it went over her middle finger, so I pulled up her middle finger and put it in front of it. Made sure it looked good, and then I erased the parts that were on her fingers. And so it gave a little more depth to it, more 3D like. And so changed the layer up so it makes it look 3D. I made another layer and put this on top of the card. So I copied the layer, I copied that blue from the original, and put that on top of the card. So this way, the card looks like it's glowing. So it's a similar color. You'll see me do this again later when I put it on her too. And I also took this. I took this alchemy circle. Sorry, I forgot the word. And put that on the card. Just kind of shaped it to make it look like it's the card and everything. You can't really see it when I zoom out. From my screen, I can't really see it because when I'm speaking, it's after the fact. So it's also on a very small screen. So here, what I do is I take that picture, I put it in the background. So basically, the background has the chrome layered with the blue, and it has that giant cloud look. And then I took the original kind of thing that made her omnipresent and put that behind her lightly. So now it looks more as if it's this dark kind of place where she is the light. I started messing with some of the original vectors and stuff, so it would look like the game mat. Mostly I'm doing this because some players enjoy having the deck, the drop, and the damage zones on their mat. So this is just to try to make the spots on the mat look nice. In my version, and the one you'll see at the end of this video, because I kind of have that as the end slide, I guess you could say. I take those off. I don't really like them. And in the thumbnail I take them off, but I don't really like them because I don't know. I just kind of like to put stuff in my own spot, and it looks really nice. And as long as it works, it works. So I put this here. In a second, you're gonna see me take another giant cloud and put that over on top of these 3 zones at the same time, just to make them give off this space vibe as well. And then I take a nebula, and then I make it a flat color. I make it a flat shade of blue and black, and then I put that over top of her, and that makes her look like she's standing in this blue area. So it all come together. It all have that pale blue, looking like the card is glowing so brightly that you have to you're presented to it by this incredibly knowledgeable being type deal. It's all very interesting to me. I thought it was cool. Some people might not agree, but I think it was presented really cool. I think it looks great personally. There was probably a few other things I could do to it. I could probably add more to the background. I would, but when I was originally recording this, it went up to like 45 minutes, and this is sped up by like 500%. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I just want to tell you guys to please hit that thumbs up. I always want to say rate, comment, and subscribe because I'm from YouTube 8 years ago. But thank you so much for watching. Please thumbs up, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and please let me know if you want to see more of these types of videos in the future. Recently I kind of wanted to push my name change on YouTube to Tops the Next rather than Coolest Motherfucker. I've been using Coolest Motherfucker and I've been using Tops the Next at the same time. It's kind of like a twofer. We're both kind of the same people, but at the same time I'm kind of trying to push away from the Coolest Motherfucker part. Yeah. Also, last tidbit, if you want to get these printed again, guys, I know this is like the 3rd time you'll hear me say this if you watch the videos. If you want mats printed that you've done, or if you want me to do a mat, just contact me. I do was it, commissions, sorry, the word escaped me, please head over to Robbie Cole. Robbie Cole will gladly do it for you. He's a buddy of mine. He's not asking me to make a video. Or Inked Playmats is a website. There's tons of sites that you can do it on now. It's, for a while now, we've been able to do it, and it's kind of been under the radar, so I just want to put that out there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.